15 signs she is enamored with you in brain research. 1. She visually connects when she giggles. Eye-to-eye connection is viewed as one of the most apparent indications of being infatuated. Couples will more often than not lock their eyes at whatever point they are connecting. Now and again, they utilize their eyes to convey what is in their brain, as opposed to talking about things resoundingly. Eye-to-eye connection plays a significant part to play in the beginning phases of a relationship. All things considered, it is more significant according to a lady's point of view. She passes on secret messages with her looks. At the point when you are in a gathering and everybody is snickering, including the both of you, you will see her checking you out. She is taking a gander at you to see your response to the circumstance and to realize that you also are getting a charge out of it. She is ensuring that you two are in total agreement. She is evaluating whether you are the right one for her. Assuming you find her inclining towards you, it is an indication that she is keen on you. 2. Her understudies are enlarged. Enlarged understudies are an indication of interest in every last one of us. At the point when we see something fascinating or when we are invigorated by a person or thing, our students consequently get widened. This is a compulsory activity of the body, as it can't be faked. This sign is one of the most authentic ones to affirm somebody is keen on you. At the point when she takes a gander at you and is intrigued and invigorated by your sight, her students normally enlarge. She needs a more clear perspective on you and needs to consider to be quite a bit of you as could really be expected. The eyes make this conceivable by loosening up the muscles around the eyes and augmenting the students. The understudies are the dark focal point of your eyes. Enlarged eyes are effectively observable as they will be bigger than ordinary. 3. Her feet point towards you. This is one more compulsory response of the body, and subsequently a solid one. Whenever you are interfacing with her, focus on where her feet or toes are pointing. On the off chance that it is pointing towards you, she finds you fascinating and in adoration with you. Nonverbal communication is the compulsory activity of the body to various energizers, particularly heartfelt love and fascination. Most likely the individual doesn't have the foggiest idea what they are doing or what is befalling their body. Just an individual with an inside and out information on nonverbal communication can counterfeit it convincingly. In the vast majority, this is a certified indication of fondness, in addition to the fact that she is keen on you. However, she confides in you also to tell you how she feels about you. Unwittingly, she turns her body to confront you, with her feet and toes pointed toward you. 4. She tosses looks at you on various occasions. Toward the start of a relationship, when you are curious about one another, your main opportunity to meet her is in a social scene. Assuming you find her taking a gander at you over and over, she is certainly intrigued. How frequently would she say she is checking you out? 2 or multiple times implies she is interested about you. All the more frequently implies she loves how the situation is playing out. At the point when you glance toward her and she deflects her look implies she is obviously infatuated with you. Assuming she bumbles or acts clumsily, she is obviously showing her culpability of being discovered in the action. She strokes her lips. This is a bizarre one and once more an oblivious response when a lady cherishes a man. At the point when you are in a packed room loaded with individuals, she has just eyes for you. She makes an effort not to be excessively self-evident and takes looks toward you. At the point when she is taking a gander at you, her fingers nonchalantly contact her lips. On the off chance that you find her zeroing in all the rage, it is a decent sign. You want to recall that she has zero command over how her body is responding to your presence. She is neither doing it intentionally nor recollects that it. At the point when a lady cherishes a man, it is that way. 6. She fidgets with her hair. At the point when a lady fidgets her hair, it is possible that she is apprehensive or the lady loves you, or then again both. Playing with hair is an obvious indicator of fretfulness and mental strife. Your presence might be making her apprehensive positively or awful. You want to sort out which one by spotting different signs. At the point when a lady is infatuated and she isn't yet acquainted with the individual she cherishes, their presence will undoubtedly cause her to feel anxious. She is a piece terrified of the obscure, and yet has an invigorated outlook on her genuine romance. From how she is treating her hair, you might obtain some much-needed education about her psyche. On the off chance that she is attempting to make herself look more alluring, it is a decent sign. 7. Her companions are familiar you. This is a cognizant activity, and thus an obvious indicator that she knows about her genuine romance for you. Her companions probably derived her appreciation for you from her motions and discussion. Most likely she discusses you to her companions. On the off chance that she hasn't yet uncovered her genuine romance for you, it simply implies that she is attempting to sort out her affections for yourself and taking into account following up on it. In the event that you are hesitant to move toward her straightforwardly, you might converse with her companions to get a superior perspective on what's going on with her. Moving toward her companions might go one way or another on the off chance that you are curious about them. So consider every option before you take this street. 8. She touches against you. This might be purposeful or unintentional. Regardless of whether it was purposeful, she might make it look unintentional so as not to humiliate herself. At the point when you are passing her or near her, she might contact or rub against your arm or body. Assuming you give close consideration, you would have the option to sort out, regardless of whether it was purposeful. She might apologize for chancing upon you incidentally and utilize this chance to begin a discussion with you. She will take extraordinary measures to make the contact look unexpected and the resulting discussion a characteristic aftermath of a humiliating circumstance. She plainly thinks that you are compelling. 9. She is apprehensive and tense. Except if you are watching her for quite a while, you will be unable to sort this out. You want to know the when her. Might it be said that she is acting loose or tense when you are out of her visual perception? Assuming she is showing anxiety just when you are available, it is a decent sign that she is drawn to you, however, doesn't have any idea how to manage this inclination. She needs her sentiments responded and is uncertain about how you feel about her. She needs to be at her best to establish a decent connection with you. This is the thing is making her apprehensive. 10. She has positive nonverbal communication. It isn't simply her eyes or lips. Her entire body radiates a positive message to you. She is doing all that to tell you that she is intrigued. She likewise believes that you should feel keen on her so you can be together. Whenever she is in a similar room as you, her body will be gone to confront you, regardless of whether she isn't close to you or conversing with you. You frequently track down her seeing you, even across a jam-packed room. Her eyes will be grinning and upbeat while checking you out. She might try and imagine chances to rub against your body to definitely stand out. 11. She grips to each word you say. You might not have had a balanced discussion at this point, however, she stands by listening to each word you tell the gathering. She makes careful arrangements to recall your discussion. She might rehash what you expressed later on if necessary. It isn't simply words that she recalls about you. Your preferences, what you eat, drink, wear, or convey, She takes the aggravation to focus on her memory. She is entranced by every little thing about you and needs to discover increasingly more about you. This degree of interest is an indication of fascination and heartfelt love. 12. She drops indicates that she is single and free. You have simply seen her as a component of the gathering you spend time with, and have never conversed with her alone. Of late you have seen that she raises the subject of being desolate and her quest for the right person. She might try and discuss how her last relationship finished. She might inquire as to whether anybody is keen on being her, in addition to one at a companion's wedding. She is tossing hints toward you, and it depends on you to take them. 13. She reflects you. This is an oblivious signal on her part in the wake of zeroing in on you for quite a while. She has been watching each and every one of your motions and all that you are discussing. She commits everything to memory, and she is unwittingly taking on a portion of your way of behaving and peculiarities. You might track down her involving comparative articulations as you in her discussions, or then again embracing your pronunciation or hand motions while talking. She may unexpectedly pick a similar beverage or dish as you. She might begin strolling or signaling like you. Except if you watch her intently, you will not have the option to recognize this. Reflecting is viewed as an obvious indicator of fascination. 14. She requests your assistance. As you are not yet acquainted with her, there are just restricted open doors for this.